The manhunt is over, thankfully, in Arkansas. This is the suspect in the case of a couple who was murdered on a hike with their two daughters at Devil's Den State Park. James McGann, held without bond, taken into custody on Wednesday, marking the end of a days-long manhunt. He was apparently getting a haircut at the time of his arrest. He was set to start a job as a teacher in the area this fall, and in recent years taught fifth grade in Oklahoma. He is now charged with 2 counts of capital murder. Clinton and Kristen Brink were killed in front of their 2 little girls. They're 7 and 9 years old. The girls are now safe with family members. NewsNation also getting this chilling police scanner audio from the day of the murders.
What's the location in the state park that we need to be responding to?
Medic 4 and Strickler. Washington County received a call from the visitor center. 2 children are there. They advised that their parents were assaulted. One was possibly stabbed. The parents are missing.
Trail, icebox, hiking down, looking for help.
Repeat that. Say again. Repeat.
Hear yells calling for help. We're hiking down.
Try to relay to the office that we found the victims down here. They're on the lower Devil's Den Trail. Just a couple minutes. I think I see you right there. I've got two bodies down here.
Again, the suspect in this awful murder now in custody. Former FBI special agent and attorney Stuart Kaplan is with us. Stuart, I know that, like myself, you're probably curious to know the police work that went in to tracking this guy down. At this point, they haven't released a whole lot of details other than the fact they arrested him in mid-haircut.
Yeah, good morning, Marty. In this type of situation with the heinous violence that resulted in the death of, 2 parents to have their children be a witness, all assets are available to local law enforcement, and that usually may come from its federal partners. And by way of example, beyond obviously just securing a perimeter and doing a search outwards of the crime scene, you're going to have forensic assets such as digital footprints are going to be identified with respect to most people in this day and age have a cell phone. And so there's going to be a lot of assets that can identify and locate where a person may have been at a particular time or near that location. And then it's a process of working backwards. I think I've discussed this on several of your programs in the past, which does give a lot of information to law enforcement. The next thing is CCTV. And so we would work backwards. We wouldn't expect, obviously, video recording on the mountain or on the trail itself, but law enforcement will work backwards to the nearest exit point when, in fact, there may be some video surveillance available to them. By a process of elimination, identifying potential witnesses, they'll go out and interview those witnesses. And again, they're trying to draw up a profile with respect to all of this information. And then last, which unfortunately is a timing factor, which takes the most time. In this type of crime, when we have stabbing and probably people who are trying to defend themselves, there would be DNA left behind by the individual responsible for the stabbing. Those DNA samples will be sent to a laboratory for accelerated testing. And obviously then at some point, as of yesterday, the day before, law enforcement then zero ins on this individual. And then you have, quite frankly, an excellent job by local, state, and federal partners coming together to apprehend this individual.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.